Welcome in, Aquarius. Welcome to your weekly psychic tarot reading. Welcome to my channel, Wing Spiritual Clarity. My name is Wendy Wing. This tarot reading is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cross watchers are welcome. I am an Aquarius moon myself, so welcome in. Hope you're doing well. This is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. If you'd like a personal reading, there's a link in the description box. Takes you right to my book online page. There's psychic readings, tarot reading. Most people who tune in like the psychic reading or coaching session, maybe a mixture of the two. So there's also mediumship, so connecting with those who've crossed, or spirit beings if you want to get to know your spirit guides more. There's a lot there. So, all right, Aquarius, let's get to your reading. In the past, we have Page of Cups. This is someone... feels like someone getting to know their emotions in a new way. Someone connecting with their emotions. It feels like not judging emotions as much as well. Yeah, with the Hierophant, it feels like you're going within in the past. And this feels very new. It feels like realizing or being drawn to finding your own answers, listening to your own emotions, trying to figure out your emotions. It feels like you might have been in an arrested development in the past because of how you were raised to judge emotions. Only allowed to have positive emotions, happiness, joy, that you weren't allowed to express, or you were thought of as bad to have difficult emotions that arise. And it looks like at some point in the past you're like, I don't know if I agree with this. Why would there be emotions? Or you're switching from that very set, it feels like in your environment, like either your religion, your family, society is telling you growing up that there's good emotions and bad emotions. It feels like the Crayola box of colors for emotions, there's a very low emotional IQ because they're either good emotions or bad. So a red crayon or a blue crayon, and not the variety of why are these emotions coming up and what they can inform you and the beauty of emotions. Boy, it looks like you were feels like you were overgiving in your connections in the past as well, and not getting anything in return. So you're feeling abandoned. It feels like that's part of why you were trying to avoid being abandoned by overgiving to people, because you didn't perceive that you were worthy just as you are, just as you being there. It feels like I have to give and give and give. So you by operating under these strategies, these coping strategies is what they feel like, you created an environment where you felt more and more abandoned, because that you were attracting people who wanted to take advantage of your giving nature. And this led to being surrounded by people who don't love you, who don't truly love you. They love what you can do for them, but if you stop doing for them, there's no love there, so that's not love. That's it feels transactional, the relationships in the past. So, all right, Aquarius. In present energy, we have the King of Wands in reverse. A lack of passion, a lack of taking action. Interesting. Queen of Wands, upright, but with the vice versa tarot deck, she's got her back turned. So we've got a matched pair here, but they're not showing up upright and looking. One is in reverse and one is upright but turned away. Interesting. Feels like there's a lack of passion in this connection, a lack of fire. It feels like the feminine has turned her back. Maybe she doesn't want to talk anymore. Maybe she's tired of talking. I feel like the King of Wands in reverse energy is unstable. It feels like I feel like I'm on eggshells being around the King of Wands in reverse, because of their feeling unstable, everybody's going to feel unstable. You know what I mean? When people make their problems everyone's problems. Maybe that's why the Queen of Wands has turned her back. Okay, there's a tower. It feels like this connection is having a tower. Someone's seeing this, seeing the maskedness of this connection. It looks like you're very intuitive, really trusting your intuition. You might, it feels like you're becoming very conscious, very aware of subtle energies around you. And it's helping you come to a decision, seeing things clearly where there was once uncertainty. It feels like this connection is no longer sustainable, not wanting to be in this connection, because the King of Wands lacks transformation. It feels like you're wanting to end this soul contract with this person, or maybe this is a marriage, and so ending a marriage contract, it feels very hopeless, because you're dealing with someone who not only self-sabotages, but sabotages. This person, it feels like the King of Wands in reverse is a bully when they don't get their way. They want to win. It's really difficult to be in a connection with someone who's got that Five of Swords energy. I want to win at any cost. It looks like you're speaking your truth. It feels like it's hard you're holding your truth, but it doesn't feel like this person that you're connected with can hear the truth. It feels like the truth is very threatening to them. Oh, interesting. And you have options. Wow. There's a Knight of Cups. The only thing about if you have someone coming in, if someone else is catching your fancy, if this is resonating and you're kind of breaking up, it feels like someone, they might be younger, they might be more immature. It might feel easier to cling to someone But it feels like this person, if someone is coming in while all of this is being disrupted, if they're, it doesn't feel good. It feels like they're treating you like an option, and it looks like you're taking a leap of faith to leave. It feels like you're leaving a connection. So, all right, Aquarius, what's hidden this week is the Page of Swords. So this is the second time the Page of Swords has shown up in your reading this week. Learning something new. What's hidden is you're learning seeds. You're spreading those seeds of curiosity. Yeah, it feels like as you let go of this connection of what's no longer serving you, then you're starting to get curious about what else is out there. What else, if I'm not this connection, if I'm not all the archetypes and defined by this connection, then who can I be? I can be whoever I want to be. Who do I want to be? What is it that I'm curious about? Where do I want to turn? Yeah, you've got a new timeline coming in with new possibilities. It looks like with the Ace of Pentacles coming in, it's new tangible opportunities. It could be around business, finances, you're learning how to stabilize yourself and create abundance for yourself moving forward. And it looks like you're standing your ground against player energy. It looks like you've got some healthy boundaries. And I don't think people recognize this about you yet. That's why it's hidden. They think they can come and go out of your energy. They're entitled to your energy. And I think you're going to surprise somebody with how healthy your boundaries are. So, all right, Aquarius, let's see if we can get you some advice this week. We've got the Knight of Wands. This is someone who takes action. This is someone who follows their passion, follows their desire, and takes very quick action. Wow. Wow. Someone's taking very quick action, walking away from something that has been emotionally unsatisfying. This feels like not only are you walking away from a connection that's emotionally satisfying, but it feels like you're walking away from a way of being since your childhood. So it's bigger. It's huge just to walk away from this connection, but it's even huger. It's even larger to notice that this lack of success in this connection you can trace back to your childhood from emotional. It doesn't feel like you were very emotionally fulfilled as a child either. You've been trying to get your needs met since you were a child, and so now and you've been very stuck in grief. And it's okay if you are grieving this connection and grieving your childhood, allow whatever emotions to come up. Don't rush through, don't exaggerate, and keep. So, what I'm getting is a general message of, if you tell the story over and over and over and over again, if you are telling the story over and over again as a victim, and that is a first step that I've found around breakups. People now see the relationship that they were in, they see the toxicity, they're no longer blinded to ignore all the red flags in their partner that they have been ignoring. And so once you start seeing that, really owning how you've allowed someone to treat you, then there's a desire to really understand the truth of what you've been experiencing and living. A lot of people I've found get stuck in that, and that's as far as they really heal and stay in victim. This person did this to me. But if you keep going on the healing journey and don't get stuck in any of the spots, if you keep expanding out, then you start seeing your side. Why did I allow this person to treat me this way? Why did I ignore the treatment? Why did I dissociate and ignore red flags? Why was I doing that? Why was I settling? Why was I thinking this is as good as it gets? Why was I susceptible to this? Then you start asking questions and getting curious about how you can change, because analyzing and recognizing someone else and the cruelty that they, and whatever it is, that is one step of acknowledging and realizing, oh, I don't want, going forward, I no longer would like this type of person, or this type of person. That doesn't work for me. And then you start recognizing your part in it and making changes, healing some unhealed wounds, usually from childhood, and then getting a broader and broader point of view until you get to a healing point where you're okay with what happened in the past, because you have gleaned the wisdom from the experiences. You have learned what you needed to learn, and you're no longer holding on to the pain of the past. Does that make sense? So it looks like some of you are ready for that next step of really acknowledging, it feels so shadow work, healing childhood trauma. Yeah, it looks like there was a lack of stability and security growing up. You might have even had like a family dynamic, either in religion or society, your family, that feels very cult-like. Like you have to believe what the family believes. It feels like it's hierarchical in the family structure. And so you have to follow whoever the people are that have put themselves in that position. And it feels, like going forward that's too painful it feels like you're seeing why things weren't working in the past, because you're in pain, in a lot of emotional and psychic pain. So many cards came out, so many messages. All right, Aquarius, that's your weekly psychic tarot reading. I hope that was helpful. Thank you all so much for allowing me to read for you. It's a real honor. So glad you're here. Take care. Bye.